Yeah, cause I ain't gonna be able to play probably. And I'm already 0-2. I gotta at least have a chance. I ain't fucking around, man. I don't got no receivers, man. And I don't know how I made to the playoff last year with no receivers. Send them. Young linebacker, man. I don't know, man. I had to look see.
The coach take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
I'm trying to go and play this. I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna take my PlayStation or not.
New York Jets. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Mike, 54's Mike. Check. Red 80.
On first down, Darnold. And he's got his man on the out route. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now they try the right side here. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Hey, Delta. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 80.
Darnold from the gun.
Come on, Sidney. Why they give me the 21, bro? If they would have gave me
this one up to the 35.
man, be on that bullshit, bro.
And they pick up the first.
They gonna give me the nigga behind him. That's crazy.
Check Mike 54. Mike 50. And 80.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Yeah, the fucker is early on this morning. I swear.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Man, told me to pick. They still kidding me.
Working, they'll stick with it on first down. Tackled that time by Sidney Jones.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Red 80. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Check pass.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Brought down by Nate Gehry.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Eagles' 6-yard line.
Right there. Red 80. Right there. 54 Mike. Let's go, D. Let's go. 6-6. Pull it high. Check 26. Check 26. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. Motion. 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 Young lady. Mike 5-4. Mike. Hey, Zoo. 5-4.
Now Darnold. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. From 6 yards away. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point up and through. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Come on, Wentz. Goddamn, bro.
Jonathan Abram picks it. But they're going to set up.
How did he overthrow the receiver and the win is...
They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Darnold now to throw.
I knew where it was going. Come on, man. Don't treat me like that, dog. God damn, man.
That's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
36. Right there. Hey, Alpha. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. He's going to float this one deep. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jets will extend their lead. The extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. This one out quickly to Westbrook. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
61, matchbox lights.
Now it's Darnold. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. Darnold on first down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
You gotta learn that, man. A nigga did that on me all game yesterday. I couldn't stop that shit. That man kept on doing that same man look. I don't know what it's called. Outplay or whatever. I don't know.
Right there.
Faking the give, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Check, Mike 54. Mike 54. Lady. Check.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Hey, check.
Tight dog.
Red 80. Hey, Haywood.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Here we go. Let's make these babies cry.
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Whoa, wow.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The Jets on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 15. Throwing again is Darnold. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive.
It's kind of like a handicap having that lineman, man. Because like, you see the blitz, but I know you see the blitz. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Now they're going to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
So actually, I know exactly where, you know what I mean?
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. It's a second down run with Sanders. And some space here. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play there for Philly. Give him 52 yards on the ground.
First down, Philadelphia.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. They'll run it now.
Man, you ain't gonna try to block. All right,
absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Go. 180. You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare. Great 15. Great 15.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Sione Takitaki in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Fucking up.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. From the gun, it's Wentz.
Come on, man. God damn, bro.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now?
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Excellent placement. And off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. Trying to shake off.
Get it going to the house, bro. Come on, Jones. Get to the house.
And it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Second and 10.
All right, they took the house, bro. That was fucking man like that, man. Come on, Jones. Motherfucking hell.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Go. Kill.
Protein spill.
Crash.
180.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Man, who the fuck?
Past the 15, just shy of the 20.
Man, hell no, fool. Who the hell is dude right there, bro? Y'all need to cut this shit out, bro. Y'all need to cut this shit out. Who the fuck is that dude, bro?
After that last play, here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Gonna give this time to the tailback. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, yeah, okay, so nobody see that, okay.
As he takes this forward for about 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first
You
down
don't see
run,
that,
and it's
though.
2nd
You
and
see what I'm
4.
saying? Niggas don't see this shit, though.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff working right. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. And to give this time to the tailback. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Point after up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think the... And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Sione Takitaki picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing now is Wentz. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cox. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now a play fake. Wentz. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
Stupid as hell, dog.
first
Man, got the
possession of
man
the
burnt like a motherfucker. They let the
interceptions
man run all the way over there.
Indeed, and not the
Stupid
tone they
ass
wanted
shit,
to set.
dog.
That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Smooth. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Don't let him breathe.
Back to throw, Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
Come on, fellas.
Yo, lady.
Play action. It's Darnold. And he will find his man on the outside. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
Yo, lady. Red 80. Hey, Echo.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike,
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. Well, the D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
Another run with Sanders. And
Come on, dog.
a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Jim.
The great 57.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know how you put those big cans down on the sideline and angled for him and shot for him? Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
Watch the screen. Pass. Joker.
Now they try the right side here. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Switch.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Pilot 64. Weak.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. From his end zone, 3rd and long for Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Fielded at about the 28.
Ah, they cheated me, bro.
They knew they were going to have great field
Man,
position.
hell no, fool. Man, fuck man, bro. Fuck man, bro.
When they're that backed up, you've got to be careful going after it.
Got to give this time to the tailback. And he works it across the
Man just ran into the kicker for no motherfucking reason, bro. This shit crazy as hell, man.
Right back to him on first down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the 36, Darnold, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Fuck, man, fuck me out, bro.
Second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now it's Hines, and he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Off of play action, Darnold. This will be caught at Samuel. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4.
Stay with your man. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now. To throw is Darnold. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Jets will extend their lead. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
Magnet finest, baby. The fuckery continues, baby.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point safely through. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot.
Dumbass nigga, man.
Trying to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Chopping the fucking body. These niggas, they look like I know the seal. These niggas are ass, bro.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Throwing is Wentz. It's caught inside the 25. It's a gain of 35. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up under.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down.
Hey, man, we so crazy as hell, man.
For a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter
So
the
I said,
situation.
hike that man out back there.
He's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
74, 74.
Watch tight end, tight end's right. Tight end's right. You got 3 down, 3 down. Mike 4, Mike 4. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
Mike 4, Tokyo.
Mike 4.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready.
Working from the gun. Wentz. Got his man. It's our right side.
Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. God damn, man. I can't win like this, bro. Come on. He did cut his ass, though. He did. He did. He did. He was holding him up. He hit, though. Man, he broke his neck on that shit. I seen that shit, though.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now that turnover might just about do it. Here, 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
Now this one complete on the slant route. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Shift.
Here's Darnold. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game.
Man, I don't understand how my man, like when I try to do that shit get picked every time, bro. I don't understand how that shit, niggas can do that at random on me, bro. That shit crazy.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Able to shake him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss.
You got tight right there. Check nickel.
Oh, lady, fun.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. The shotgun snap for Darnold. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught.
How is it open every time on that play? This shit crazy as hell, bro.
Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His third touchdown of the game and fourth on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. The point after is good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on third down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Here's Wentz to throw.
You see how he throw his shit 30 miles out the goddamn.
You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been
sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? You don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Well, the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Oh my God. Pass interference, man. Goddamn. We can't get that.
Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. One final try now for Wentz. And he's going to intercept it a 3rd time.
Man, he's fucked up.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for the Jets, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try again next week at home against
What is some more shit?